News first at noon, a man killed at an Atlanta MARTA station. I'm Joy Limnakrin.
And I'm Rick Fulbaum, and that deadly stabbing happening right during the morning rush hour. Atlanta News first, Madeline Montgomery live for us from the 5 Point station. That's where this happened. And Madeline, police are releasing some new information.
That's right. Police say that they ended up taking a suspect into custody. They say that that person ended up stabbing someone inside of here on the northbound platform. That person who was stabbed ended up dying. Now they're telling us that that stabbing happened at 8 this morning. The rail service had to be interrupted for an hour, and the busy station had to be reduced to a single track while MARTA police investigated and then cleaned up the crime scene. We spoke with a number of folks who regularly travel through 5 Points on the train. They were disturbed, but they say they were not shocked by this information.
It doesn't surprise me, but I do think it's senseless, and I think that we should be able to ride on public transportation without the harm or the threat of being harmed.
My colleague Amanda Rose is currently speaking with MARTA police about what safety measures are in place to make sure that passengers are safe when they come into a MARTA station or they're riding on a train or a MARTA bus. She's going to have that story later today on Atlanta News First. For now, reporting live in downtown Atlanta, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.